we've basically come up with three broad directions, three paths to applying a retention regime to electronic mail records. We could just stay with the status quo for now.
Do nothing.
I hate it when he says that, do nothing, because that just sounds like we spent all this time figuring out what we're going to do and we're not going to do anything.
Yeah, just because we work for the government.
But that does have the advantage of momentum, which in Travis County government is a significant force in the organizational culture.
Well, it also takes care of whatever objections we think are going to occur with some fairly independently minded elected officials. We do think that we'll get some pushback with any other solution other than that.
Maintaining the status quo means that there's no sudden expense associated with buying computers or training 4,500 email users about how to apply retention to email.
Right. The second approach is to either apply a technical tool to somehow automate the analysis of the records, perhaps using keyword searches, to put them in buckets and at some point be able to figure out by either the sender, the receiver, the name, or the content of the record by keyword that we'll be able to find some automated solution to applying retention and reducing our record volume at some point.
And what Stephen is talking about achieving through technology might also be approximated through training. The general idea behind this second path is to make every email user a records analyst so that each electronic mail record can be individually analyzed, categorized, classified, retained, and destroyed according to law and regulation.
And the third solution is?
To retain all electronic mail. We don't know what word to use here. I like permanently. Stephen thinks indefinitely, but for a long time.
You'll see the discussion of permanent versus indefinite or some other word that you might prefer later on in the discussion. But the key idea here is that we don't have the resources in this department to go through all of the email that has accumulated in Travis County or even that's created, retained, received, sent on a daily basis. We can't do it. Now, we could hire a team of people and maybe still not even do it then. So that's not going to happen.
And we don't have the juice to make everybody working here to do it our way and become records management experts and apply retention to their own electronic records by analyzing each one individually.
Well, in fact, I would ask you, as records managers or interested parties, how many times in your career have you trained 4,000 people to do anything, one thing, and you'll think about the mountain that we're going to have to climb to get to the point where we would even get 4,000 people and serially in classes of 50 or whatever to even understand the issues, let alone apply them.
So you can see why we want your help on this. Watch these videos. Read on. Let us know what you think.
If we've gone down a blind alley and don't know it, maybe you'll be kind enough to tell us to stop and back up and turn around.